Hello, everybody. This is a general reading for the new moon for the 22nd of November here in Japan. Now, other parts of the world, it may be a day or so a little bit earlier, but here in Japan, it starts on the 22nd. Now, what do we see here for the new moon? Now, we know that the new moon represents new beginnings, the ending of the old cycle, and bringing in of new opportunities for us. So, and it also brings in and shows us how we are feeling emotion, how we respond to things emotionally, what the moon brings out from us. So it's interesting to see that how here from the nine star key perspective that what we see from the new moon. Now here we have one being in the center of the chart, so being in flexibility and in harmonious mode with being in the center, and so it's giving us that flexibility to understand what's happening all around us. So there is a sense of heightened feeling of spirituality, being sensitive spiritually to our environment around us, which is good. So it's bringing us and showing us that we are coming into tune with ourselves, or if we're not in tune with ourselves spiritually, an opportunity is there for us to move in and come into alignment with ourselves, which is very key. Now, it's also very interesting to look at how it all begins in the month of this new lunar month, which is very, very key for us because we have the area of our leadership and working with people being again coming into front and center in that we have again this the elements here coming into play to show us how to not just to plan, but not just to forge ahead, but also coming to know where we are as an individual, how we relate to ourselves, and how that is reflected out to other people. So this is the month where we are going to be seeing how we communicate with people, how we relate to people in a more harmonious way, and learning to see how the flexibility to be more flexible in how we are doing things in a work related way. And if we are owning our own businesses, or if we are in a area of responsibility of management, again relating to people, being that flexibility, showing the way in how to be giving people the sense of empowerment to do their own thing, but with a light hand of guidance there. And also as the month moves through, we see again this area of coming to grips with seeing the proper details regarding finances, making sure that the area of finance, the area of what's relevant to us at a particular time and moment is in place, and those things that are not relevant, we need to remove them. So we are again bringing things in and seeing the flexibility of being able to remove those things that are not relevant to us. This is some of the key things that the new moon does, and also this is what the moon it heightens our sensitivity to how we do relate to key areas of our lives. So the meta part of the relating to the earth, it brings that harmonious thing, but also it shows us where we are regarding our fun and play, our relationship, our how do we view finance, how do we work with our money, how we work with other people's money as well, and then that understanding to be flexible and being able to release those things. And also it brings in a sense of where there's been not the best way, not the best use of handling finances. There's an opportunity to bring some kind of healing, some kind of redress, some kind of balance there, to bring the finances back into balance, to get things in order, and so that there is a harmonious balance in how we deal with finances, or how we view finances, because majority of the time it's not just the handling, but it's the viewpoint. What do we how do we look at money? How do we understand it? And what is our attitude towards money, which is more key to the point. And so it's this opportunity to remove those things that are not beneficial to us, that may be restricting us in our area of growth, in understanding how to make better use of the finances, how to make better use in creating the wealth base that we need so that we can do the things that we are really wanting to do. So it's going to be very important here to understand that the flexibility of developing this area of how do we relate to finances, how do we relate to wealth, basically. Now, also as we move and continue to grow, we have this, we see this opportunity here again, see for new growth, possibility of growth in the area of starting new enterprises, new businesses there that may be there. But again, it's all sense of the planning, the development of where we could be coming from, and taking advantage of that real point of maybe making those real quick changes in our opportunity, because there may be opportunities maybe appearing for a lot of us as we progress maybe more to the end of the year, end of the month, should I say, into December. So there's going to be this opportunity for a new venture. It could be a large venture or small venture, but there's an opportunity for something new to start to develop, and which will give you some area of independence and growth and potential again, but also having that clarity in how it's all going to be worked out. So we again, so as we continue to see, and again, this quick area of growth, clarification on how we relate to things, that area of promoting ourselves, area of understanding, imagination, and then the flexibility in how we can see things from a different perspective is going to be important for us this month. And being persistent in what we are wanting to do and develop and see the growth come into play. Again, bringing back down to the area we are, this area of harmonization, bringing this sense of self to who we are, and understanding that we are important, not just in an outward point of view, but it's more of an inwardly understanding that it starts from the inner development of the person, to be growing from the inside out, not outside in seeking to develop that right relationship with anybody else. It starts from the inner, working way outwards. And so this is again giving us this wonderful opportunity to see how things can be really pushing forward in the area of development for relationship, people, nurturing those things that are important to us. It's given us that flexible. The whole key thing of this month is this flexibility, being aware spiritually in what's happening in our environment, what is happening in your environment that can aid you in understanding yourself, but also aid you in moving you forward in what you are wanting to do. And again, it's giving you this this new moon is giving you this opportunity to see things in a fresh way, but also able to see things in a medium to long term view, to developing and preparing yourself for something new and great, because it's a real sense of you coming into your true essence of yourself, in a way that you haven't necessarily come into before. And so it's bringing this sensitivity to what's happening here to the environment and giving you that added edge of being able to prepare yourself for the coming last month, also into the new year, which is going to be a pretty amazing new year coming up. So 2015 is going to be a great time for the majority of people who are been doing the work, preparing themselves, getting things ready for themselves, and so it's going to give people the opportunity to really step up into a new dimension, new paradigms, shifting things around and taking advantage of the growth that's there for them to be take care of the growth that's there for them to use. So again, we've got this stability here. Again, 8 Mountain gives us this grounding. We've got the grounding here of growth from the imagination. The imagination is key for many people. In fact, for virtually all of us, if we are wanting to see things develop in a new way, our imagination must be fertile. It must be in a place where we can control it, direct it, and point it in the right direction instead of being influenced by all the outside noise that we have many of the times, but coming to an internal point of us where there is peace, quiet, serenity, and able to push forward into those deeper things of who we are, and so we can bring about the growth that we want and start to live that audacious life that we've always been wanting to be doing. So it's a great opportunity. And again, as we look at how we're going to be promoting ourselves, we have this wonderful opportunity again to be seen by people, making the contacts by people, because this area of reaching out to people is very harmonious for us coming into this new moon, this next lunar month. It's great for us, that giving us again that flexibility in seeing how we can really take hold of making contacts, relating to people, the things that we're wanting to do, giving us that flexibility to move forward and having favor from people, which is great. So we all in all, this month is a great time for us to be coming into our true self, our spiritual self, but also being environmentally sensitive what's happening around us, building that harmonious relationship with our people around us, having that independence to know who we are, going forward, believing in ourselves, taking hold of our dreams, and having that audacity to put things into place and do things with that courage and strength that's there within us. So I hope you have a great lunar month, and we will see you again. And if this is of more interest to you and you would like to know more, then please go to my other YouTube page, and you will see some of the things there. Or go to our web page, which is www.alexanderdomain.com, and go to the 9-star key tab and tap there, and you will find all the information there as well. So have a great month, and hopefully if other people like this, I may continue this. So have a great time. Take care. Bye bye.